The Google Play Console's app translation service is one of the most popular ways to localize your apps, particularly for Android developers. But should you use it to localize your app? You'll find out in this video. Hello, this is App Spotlight. We believe every great app should have a chance to reach the people who will benefit from the app. And in this show, we show you how to do this. So let's get to it. If you don't know what Google Play Developer Console's app translation service is, it's a service that is available to translate your app within the Google Play Developer Console. You basically put in your text in English and you purchase a translation for the language you want to localize to. Pretty simple. When you make the purchase, Google doesn't do the translation themselves. The translations are done by a large translation agency like Tomedes, Trusted Translations, and Translated. The price that you see Google Play Developer Console quote you is the lowest price from these big three translation agencies. Now, the pros of the service is that they are professional and they put their reputation on the line. So you can be pretty sure that when they say you're getting a professional human translation, they are really professional human translations. This is so important because you'll see some freelancers use Google Translate and you could end up getting bad reviews because of it. And the thing about reviews is that they translate over. If you get a bad review in Portuguese, users in any language see that review on your app, and that means that your app does poorer in search, and if somebody reaches your app's install page, they'll see the review and not install the app. Now, the con for using the Google Play Developer Console translations is that it's super expensive. Now, don't get me wrong. If you do spend money on your app, you should spend money on localization first and only then look at anything else. It is the highest return on investment activity you can do for your app by a long distance. If you want to know more about it, see my other video, The Best Way to Market Your Mobile App in 2019. The link to the video is given in the description. What I mean by super expensive is that when you get your app translated by these agencies, you're competing on price with Fortune 500s like Bank of America, Delta Airlines, and FedEx. You'll always end up paying a premium for the service. And of course, they're going to put their Fortune 500 clients first, rather than some other person who might give them an app to translate every once in a while. So freelancers are too risky because they might just use Google Translate, which is terrible and that can sink your app due to bad reviews. And Google Play Console's translation service is way too expensive for my liking. Now, I knew I would need to create more apps and websites going forward. So I did the hard work and found great translators in over 20 different languages. And I put them through the ringer. I put them through several tests, had their work proofread, and basically got a team of proven people who could localize my apps. Of course, it took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of money too. But I believe that over the long term, if I figured this out, it would pay off. Since then, a couple of clients from my other business and a few friends have also used my team for localization. And I've used them on several projects. And they were blown away by how it was costing them less than half of what the large translation agencies, basically the three agencies from the Google Play Console, were quoting them. From one of them, I found out that the quote from my team was less than what even freelancers were quoting him. I initially couldn't believe him. I thought, maybe he ran into some freelancers who were charging way too much. But when I thought about it, it made total sense. Most freelance platforms are charging 20 to 25% of what the freelancers are quoting. Of course, they were going to have to give an inflated quote. It's not that the freelancers were charging so much. It's because the platforms they were on were charging 25% over what the freelancers really were taking home. In my other video called Where and Who You Should Get Your App Translated Localized By, I announced that we had made a decision of allowing the viewers of App Spotlight to use our localization team if my localization team is available. The reason I say if they're available is because I don't know how many requests you're going to get, so I can't guarantee that I'll be able to translate your app for you. But I've left a link to that page where you could apply in the description. So bottom line is I don't recommend using Google Play Console's app translation service. Now, they're better than using freelancers in my opinion, but ultimately, I would recommend using our team if they're available. You can basically save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on your localization, and you can be sure that you're getting professional human translation. If our team isn't available, then I recommend falling back onto Google Play Console's app translation service. Be sure to check out my in-depth video on it called Where and Who Should I Get My App Translated Localized By. The link to that is given in the description. This video probably saved you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. If you liked this video, press the like button. If you want to see more videos about promoting your apps, subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we put out more videos. You've been watching App Spotlight. Until next time, keep spreading your apps and make the world a better place. Hey, still here? Check out these videos. They'll help you spread your apps, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to App Spotlight.